Texture acceptance. Just accept your texture. It is what it is. Type 4 is what it is. Unchangeable, unmatched, the only type of hair. I mean, Asians, Caucasians, Indians, they've got hair that actually looks quite similar. Type 4, very different, very unique. Neither are better, but I'm just saying the care of your hair, how you take care of it, how you style it is going to be very different from what other races do. Are combs necessary for type 4 kinky natural hair? That's the question I am going to be answering in this video because I have been thinking. And this year, 2024, I'm unstoppable. I will think what I want to think and I will speak out what I think, and we're going to have a talk. We're going to talk about it. I think this will be an interesting one. I am really looking forward to your input on this one because these are my own views. So feel free to put in your own views in the comment section. But let's get into it. So I recently watched a video by Green Beauty where she was talking about she has not combed her hair in not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 whole years. No combs. And it got me thinking, going, wait a minute. Not only is Green Beauty beautiful, all right, she is a beauty. Not only is Green Beauty valuable in the natural hair community, she has taught us a lot, many of us, including myself. Her hair is gorgeous. And the evidence is there that whatever practices she's doing, whatever practices that she's implementing in her hair routine are working, and we can see the results, right? So it got me thinking, wow. I mean, I talk about don't use combs, don't use brushes on your hair, yada, yada, yada. And I resolved, 2023, I resolved personally to only use a comb once or twice a year in a super detangle. However, even that once a year wreaks havoc on my hair. So yeah, I'll talk about that in detail, but I just want to say this is where my thoughts started when I was like, wow, so she's been able to actually maintain her hair comb-free for that long, half a decade. That's a long time to not comb your hair because a lot of us are scared of matting and what's the hair gonna do and oh, what. So yeah, there's that and my recent experience where I tried to brush my hair in preparation for a protective style and it really detangled well, easily, what have you, but when I took the protective style out, guys, I had lots of single strand knots, I had lots of split ends, and I had to trim my hair again. So I'm just like, I don't know, was that necessary? Is it necessary to put it in a protective style only to trim it after the protective style is out? I don't know if I'm the only one who experiences such. Comment below if you do, but girl, this is my reality. Anyway, let me just start by saying there are 3 things that my hair absolutely hates. The first one is heat. My hair hates heat. My hair gets brittle, my hair dries out, my hair becomes crunchy, my hair becomes dull and lifeless and not flowy at all. It's just so difficult to moisturize it once I put heat in there. And the worst is the single strand knots and the split ends. The split ends are guaranteed. Guaranteed I will have split ends. And it's funny that a lot of naturals that are straight naturals, as in silk press and blowout all the time, they say that trimming their hair or cutting their hair is part of the routine. It's a must. You have to do it, which means that they probably actually have the same problem with split ends and single strand knots, and they have to regularly just keep cutting their hair. However, someone like me, who's not a straight natural, I like to wear my hair predominantly like this. Do I actually need heat? Because then I know that the heat stretching comes with single strand knots, split ends that end up having me trimming my hair prematurely. Anyway, the next thing that my hair hates is being dry. It's similar to heat, but even if I haven't used heat, if I moisturize my hair today and it dries out, I allow it to dry out, it hates that. Single strand knot galore. Single strand knot galore. So I resolved last year, 2023, never, ever am I letting my hair dry out, ever. Whether it's in a protected style or not, it's a no for me. And I know that my hair can stay moisturized for up to 2 weeks with my moisturizing, my balm moisturizing routine, which I've done. If you haven't seen it before, check that video out. However, I moisturize my hair weekly. So I don't stretch it to 2 weeks, okay? I just make sure every single week I do my thorough moisturizing routine. When I just touch it, it's like butter because I've just moisturized it. Don't know if you can tell. But anyway, it's looking good. It's looking lovely. And yeah, moisturize soft. So this is a resolution for myself. My hair hates being dry. The next thing, which is the main thing that we're talking about in this video, is the combs. My hair hates being combed. It feels nice to me. It's satisfying to get that brush and, you know, comb and perfectly detangled hair. But each time I do it, sometimes I try to convince myself that it's not going to happen this time. But each time I do it, my hair is knottier, as in knots. My hair has split ends. My hair breaks off, of course, and pretty much get a mini setback each time I comb or brush my hair. Now, here are some reasons why I think that maybe kinky hair, particularly hair like myself, tightly coiled type 4 hair, shouldn't really be combed. We should not be using combs in our hair. These are the reasons why I think this is at least an idea to consider. And it's definitely something I'm considering in my own life. And to be honest with you, the only reason I use combs and brushes in my hair is to get someone to braid my hair, all right, to make it suitable for them to braid my hair. If I'm doing it myself, it's not necessary. I just go in and finger detangle and sort myself out. So it's usually for someone else's benefit, if I can say that. Anyway, here are the reasons why I think our hair shouldn't be combed. Number one, it's just prone to tangles. The nature of our hair is kinky, coily. It's just like that. It's just tangly by nature. So for me, it's just like if you're gonna wear your hair in its natural state like this, there's no point in getting a silky, you know, super detangled head of hair because the hair just tangles out in its natural state. I promise you. And the other thing is that it can never be fully tangle free. Even if I've just detangled this hair, the next minute there'll be a tangle. Guaranteed there'll be a tangle in there. So what's the point? If the hair is just gonna tangle up on itself anyway, why am I spending hours trying to detangle it? Maybe it should just be allowed to stay in its state without locking and without allowing excessive amount of tangles. However, the slick detangle, maybe not for type 4. I'm just saying. The other one is the mechanical damage. Even if they're high quality grade, but even some of the highest quality will still have little plasticky things. It's inevitable, right? Manufacturing, it will have some kind of thing in there that is going to be ripping your hair out. So you endure mechanical damage from the use of brushes and combs, which our hair being more prone to high porosity is going to just incur further damage because of the constant combing and brushing. So that's another reason to consider, should we actually be using combs and brushes? Next is the effort. Who loves detangling their hair? I don't. It takes at least an hour, maybe more, just the detangle. And to do it patiently, slowly, what have you, it's a headache. Honestly, it's a headache. Let's be honest. Is it nice to get that result? Yes, but the process to get there is tiring. I get tired doing my hair like that. You guys let me know. Maybe I'm the only one, but girl, with a child, so much work. So the effort. Next, the products. It requires quite a bit of products. We've been told buy cheap conditioners, you know, Aussie Moist, and just slather it on and get in there. But who wants all that product all over you? I mean, I'm not saying, you know, don't get product on you. That's not what this video is about. But I'm saying the investment of the product, having product all over the place, just for us to get that detangle. Is it worth that effort and the product and the money just to get the swoosh, and a second later it's back to its tangly state? Anyway, these are just my thoughts, a few ideas on how to stop using combs and brushes if you're interested, because I think I'm going to be going on this journey. I'm not going to say I'll never ever use a comb or brush, but again, it'll be if I'm getting someone else to do my hair, of which I'm going to try to just find a style that I can do myself and look presentable. That is, I know twists are my thing, but I like to have added hair with my style sometimes. So I like to have, you know, a little bit of fullness and be able to do bands and whatnot. And also just to hide my hair a little bit, you know, and give myself a break. And, you know, it's a protective style and just have a different look. I like twists, so I don't mind rocking natural hair twist and kinky twist for the rest of my life and bounce between the two, of which some people consider boring. But if you look at any other culture, nobody changes styles like we do. Take it out of your head. Even our ancestors did not change styles the way we do. These whole, twists and then braids and then cornrows, and then I'm going to do this and I'm going to, then I'm going to do the other. It's great that we have the options, but this is not practices. It's not good practices for routine care of kinky hair. So I actually think that each one of us need to pick, okay, 1 or 2, 3 maybe styles that are our go-to styles. And that's what we do. One day I'm gonna twist it like this, maybe braids, okay, with my own hair, okay, and then maybe chunky twists with real twists. But this whole changing up from this and then next I am a full-blown blonde. Not only is that foreign, that is also creepy. Anyway, here's how to do this if you want to. Finger detangle, girl finger detangle, finger detangle with mini twists. Finger detangling is a breeze. I've done many videos how I retwist my hair, how I finger detangle, how I dry detangle my hair. It's a breeze and I do it over time so I don't feel the strain on myself and I can still wear my hair presentably. Is that a word? I hope so. With no fuss at all. So finger detangling, particularly if you choose mini twist as your style, is a good idea. Next, recycle your parts. I have done a whole video talking about recycling your parts, but one of the hugest, biggest reasons for breakage and also just for frustration with your hair is parting it. Parting your hair not only takes a lot of time, but it also causes a lot of damage and breakage. So if you can recycle your parts, like I do with mini twists, you save yourself a lot of headache when it comes to, oh my goodness, my hair is tangled. Oh my goodness, this is taking 3 days just to make parts carefully without breaking my hair. That is not practical. So I encourage people to actually recycle their parts. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Hydrate, moisturize. I'm saying hydrate because hydration and moisture go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. I've done a video on this. You must, this is non-negotiable, you must master your moisturization routine, stick with it, and never allow your hair to get dry. This is the reason our hair tangles, it becomes unmanageable, it becomes frustrating, and single strand knots and matting, because there's no moisture, it's dry. So if it's constantly dry, then you don't have to worry about all that. And even if it does get tangles here and there, you have lots of moisture, flexibility, softness, lubrication to help you combat those tangles. So it's not as bad. Let me know if you guys are interested in a video where I teach you guys how to moisture train your hair so it never gets dry. Let me know. The next thing, girl, is to learn to do your own hair. Like I spoke about this already just a few moments ago. I'm gonna try, just find my style. All I can do is twist. So I know I need to just learn how to, I know how to put twist on my hair, but I can only do it with kinky hair. However, every kinky hair I have found has been drying to my hair. I'm looking out here. If you know kinky hair that is synthetic, that does not dry the hair out, let me know. I'll be interested. I just did spring twists and girl, I had to trim my hair when I removed the protective style. What a mess. Anywho, learn to do your hair yourself, okay? That way you don't have to blow dry it, you don't have to stretch it, you don't have to comb it for someone else to be able to braid you. Not saying that you never do it, but know that when you do it, has to be with someone that understands your journey, understands you, your goals, etc., and can negotiate. Okay, is it okay if I don't comb my hair? Are you happy to just braid it like this? And if they do require you to sort of, detangle it, then you have to take your time over a few days even, just to make sure you do a good detangle that's heatless without too much damage. Lastly, texture acceptance. Just accept your texture. It is what it is. Type 4 is what it is. Unchangeable, unmatched, the only type of hair. I mean, Asians, Caucasians, Indians, they've got hair that actually looks quite similar. Type 4, very different, very unique. Neither are better, but I'm just saying the care of your hair, how you take care of it, how you style it is going to be very different from what other races do. And that's the message I've been trying to say. Don't try to copy what Eurocentric habits like washing every week and not using oils and butters and not protective styling. They don't have hair like this. They don't have kinky hair like us. So they don't need these practices. Our hair is actually mostly high porosity. So we actually need to do certain things to help that cuticle lie down flat. And I know this message is not for everyone, probably even triggering to some people, but girl, if you're working with facts, it's easy to see this hair is going to be mainly high porosity, not low porosity. I'll do a whole video. Talking about this and give you guys the evidence, actual research and articles talking about African hair, particularly type 4 hair being more high porosity than low. Anywho, love you guys. Comment below. I'll be chatting to you guys, each and every one of you, each and every comment, because I love it. Until next time, it's Coily Diaries. Oh, before I go, any other ideas? I want to hear your ideas. If you have any other ideas on how to go comb free permanently, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be interested in that as well. All right, until next time, bye. Mwah.